What is the significance of appearing less intelligent than you are? Making others feel intellectually superior can be a powerful tool of manipulation. People's vanity often makes them susceptible to flattery, particularly when it comes to their intelligence. By downplaying your own intellect and subtly reassuring them of their mental prowess, you can disarm their suspicions and create an opening for deception. This tactic works because the feeling of intellectual superiority often leads to a sense of security and trust. Can you explain the surrender tactic and its advantages? The surrender tactic involves outwardly yielding to an opponent's force while maintaining inner strength and resolve. It's a cunning strategy for transforming apparent weakness into an advantage. By seemingly submitting, you confuse your opponent, disrupt their momentum, and buy yourself valuable time to strategize, recover, and ultimately plot a counterattack. Surrender doesn't signify true defeat. It's a calculated maneuver to gain a strategic advantage over the long term. Why is concentrating your forces important in achieving power? Dividing your energy and resources across various pursuits weakens your overall impact. By concentrating your forces on a single, well-defined goal, you maximize your effectiveness and increase your chances of success. This applies to both physical and mental resources. Focus your energy, time, and attention on a single point of attack to break through obstacles and achieve dominance. How does the story of the Kingdom of Wu illustrate the dangers of overexpansion? The Kingdom of Wu's relentless pursuit of territorial expansion ultimately led to its downfall. By overextending its resources and military forces, the kingdom became vulnerable to attacks from other opportunistic states. The story serves as a cautionary tale against unchecked ambition and the dangers of dissipating your forces. Instead, prioritize consolidating your power and defending existing territory before pursuing risky expansionist endeavors. How did the Rothschild family leverage the power of concentration to achieve success? The Rothschilds built their financial dynasty by concentrating their forces in several ways. Exclusive partnerships. They focused on forging strong alliances with key power players, like the princes of Thurn and Taxis, instead of spreading their services thin. Family-centric business. They kept their business strictly within the family, fostering trust and unity, minimizing leaks, and consolidating control. Strategic geographical positioning. They established branches in major European cities, allowing them to control critical financial hubs while maintaining centralized communication and information flow. Maintaining cultural cohesion. Their reliance on Frankfurt Yiddish and internal codes for communication strengthened their unity and made it difficult for outsiders to penetrate their operations. This strategic concentration allowed them to dominate European finance and maintain stability even during periods of widespread political and social upheaval. How can concentrating on a single source of power be beneficial, and what are its risks? Attaching yourself to a powerful individual, like a patron or mentor, can provide access to resources, opportunities, and protection that would otherwise be unavailable. This focused loyalty can foster a strong bond and make you an indispensable asset. However, this strategy carries a significant risk. Your fate becomes intertwined with theirs. If your patron falls from power, you lose your backing and become vulnerable to their enemies. What are the key takeaways from the example of Bertolt Brecht's testimony before the HUAC? Brecht, facing a hostile interrogation by the HUAC, chose a clever surrender tactic. By outwardly complying with the committee's demands and feigning ignorance, he successfully avoided incriminating himself or his colleagues. This tactic allowed him to maintain his freedom and continue his work. This example highlights the importance of adapting your approach based on the specific situation. Sometimes, strategic retreat and calculated compliance can be more effective than direct confrontation, especially when dealing with a more powerful adversary. What are the potential dangers of excessive concentration and single-mindedness? While concentration is crucial for achieving power, excessive focus can lead to inflexibility and missed opportunities. You risk becoming blind to alternative paths, innovative ideas, and changing circumstances. Similarly, obsessive dedication to a single goal can make you appear narrow-minded and unapproachable, potentially alienating valuable allies and hindering your progress. It is crucial to strike a balance between unwavering focus and the flexibility to adapt to new information and changing dynamics. What is the key to thriving in a court society? The key to thriving in a court society is to master the art of courtiership. This involves understanding that everything revolves around power and political dexterity. A perfect courtier knows how to flatter superiors, yield when necessary, and subtly assert their influence over others. They are masters of indirection, using charm, wit, and carefully crafted appearances to navigate the treacherous waters of court life. How can one avoid unwanted attention and envy in a court? Modesty and nonchalance are crucial. While it's important to be noticed, avoid ostentatious displays of your achievements or wealth. Let your talent appear to flow naturally, making even the most demanding tasks seem effortless. The less you talk about yourself and your accomplishments, the less suspicion and envy you arouse. What is the best way to deal with criticism and bad news in a court setting? Never criticize those above you directly, and never be the bearer of bad news. Criticism should always be veiled and indirect, couched in polite and subtle language. Bad news is dangerous. Find a way to ensure it is delivered by someone else, protecting your reputation and standing with your superiors. How should one approach their superiors in a court? Maintain a respectful distance and avoid excessive familiarity. Your superiors do not want a friend, they want a subordinate. Never act as if you are on equal footing with them. If they choose to be informal, follow their lead cautiously. Otherwise, make the power dynamic clear and err on the side of formality. Why is self-creation important, and how can one achieve it? Society tries to force roles upon us, limiting our power and potential. Self-creation is the act of taking control of your image and forging a new identity, one that commands attention and breaks free from these constraints. Achieve this by cultivating self-consciousness. Become aware of yourself as an actor on the stage of life. Crafting a memorable character. Develop a persona that stands out and intrigues others. Mastering your emotions. Control your outward displays, appearing sincere and genuine without necessarily feeling the emotions you project. Using dramatic timing and suspense. Unfold events strategically to captivate your audience. What is the value of a scapegoat and how can they be utilized? Scapegoats are tools for deflecting blame and responsibility. Everyone makes mistakes, but the powerful never appear to be at fault. Instead, they find a convenient individual to shoulder the blame, shielding themselves from consequences and maintaining a spotless reputation. This can also serve as a warning to others. How can one utilize a cat's paw to their advantage? A cat's paw is someone you use to do your dirty work. This dupe carries out unpleasant or risky tasks, allowing you to keep your hands clean and maintain a positive image. Identify individuals who are eager to please or easily manipulated, and subtly guide them to accomplish your goals without realizing they are being used. What are the dangers of overplaying the role of the courtier or the self-created persona? While these strategies can be powerful, overplaying them can lead to ruin. Excessive drama or manipulation can backfire, arousing suspicion and resentment. Remember, subtlety is key. Avoid overt displays of manipulation or self-promotion. Know your audience. Adapt your approach to the specific person and situation. Maintain some authenticity. While playing a role, ensure some aspects of your true self shine through to avoid appearing entirely artificial. How can I make my ideas or offerings more attractive and alluring? Embrace strategic vagueness. Utilize powerful, resonant words that evoke emotions but lack precise definitions. Employ captivating titles for simple concepts, incorporate numbers for an air of authority, and coin new terms for ambiguous ideas. This creates an aura of specialized knowledge and profundity, especially when combined with novel and fresh subject matter. This mystique piques curiosity and draws people in, fostering a devoted following around you. How can I leverage the power of belief to build a loyal following? Tap into people's desire for transformation and belonging. Create a compelling narrative, a shared belief system, or a captivating fantasy that engages their will and emotions. This could involve offering solutions to their anxieties or promising them a path to achieve their desires. Encourage their belief in your methods and their own potential. They will project their own hopes and aspirations onto your teachings, strengthening their loyalty and devotion. Why is it essential to create an us versus them dynamic within my group? As your group grows, maintaining its unity and fervor becomes crucial to prevent stagnation and defection. Introduce the idea of a common enemy, a force of non-believers, or a rival group that threatens your collective goals and identity. This manufactured threat strengthens group cohesion and reinforces the sense of belonging, making them more resistant to external criticism or dissent. How can I appear more powerful and authoritative in my interactions? Cultivate an air of boldness and decisiveness. Hesitation breeds doubt and invites challenges. Bold actions, even if seemingly audacious, command respect and project an image of strength and confidence. By acting decisively, you minimize the space for questioning or resistance, establishing a precedent of authority that carries over into future encounters. Why is it important to plan strategically and envision the end goal from the outset? Without a clear vision of your ultimate objective, your actions become reactive and susceptible to unforeseen obstacles. Thinking several steps ahead and anticipating potential pitfalls allows you to navigate challenges strategically and maintain control over the course of events. By planning to the end, you can avoid impulsive decisions, safeguard your achievements, and secure the ultimate prize of power and influence. What is the significance of making my accomplishments appear effortless? By concealing the effort, practice, and clever strategies behind your achievements, you cultivate an aura of natural ability and superior talent. People are more impressed by what appears to come easily. Revealing your methods only diminishes the mystique and exposes you to potential imitation or manipulation. Why is it crucial to keep the full extent of my abilities hidden? Maintaining an element of mystery around your skills and knowledge enhances your perceived power and intrigue. Allow people to witness your abilities without fully comprehending their source or limits. This cultivates a sense of awe and wonder, fueling speculation and bolstering your reputation for possessing unique and formidable talents. How can I avoid becoming a victim of my own success and prevent others from exploiting my achievements? Learn to recognize the appropriate moment to withdraw or restrain your boldness. Excessive ambition or a relentless pursuit of more can provoke envy, resentment, and ultimately lead to your downfall. Once you've achieved your planned objective, consolidate your gains and strategically retreat to avoid overexposure or creating unnecessary enemies. This measured approach preserves your power and prevents others from usurping your hard-won accomplishments.